Let's see if we can make a painting with one of the least organic tools, the polygon lasso. We'll start blocking out some big angles. The top of the hair is going to go up here, and this is the same process that I would use even if I'm making a traditional piece of artwork. I want to keep things simple, that way I can see if there are any big mistakes before I get too into the details. And you can roll in the mouse cam too, that way you guys know what's up. A lot of people try to jump right in and imitate what I'm doing, and I totally encourage you to do that. It's a lot of fun, but you have to have a really strong understanding of drawing, because what I can see here isn't just these flat shapes, but I can feel that we're at the left corner of the brow here, and then we're going to hit the cheekbone right about here probably, and then we're going to carve inwards, then we're going to take a corner here, flattening out around the corner of her chin a little bit more, and then coming back to the side of her jaw. The fact that I'm not drawing here, it makes it harder, not easier. It's like how a good chess player can see multiple lines of positions down the board in the future without having to act all of them out. You have to be able to keep track of that stuff in your head as you move to painting, which is why a lot of people recommend that you spend a few years practicing your strong drawing skills before you move into painting. If we were to think about our hair as just a simple cube, let's say something like this, we would have, let's say, a base skin tone or hair tone in this case, and we would be getting light from the top. So the top plane of this cube is going to get nice and light and bright, and probably a little bit on the side too, and the front of it will be darker. But if we want to make this transition more soft, if we want to carve a stair step into here like this, we're going to need another value or another color to soften that out. That's what this is. And now we have a 1, 2, 3, a more even gradation, and I can just keep adding things in the middle of these two values to keep adding stair steps and making this perfectly smooth until it became just a ball at some point. And now when we back up, we just added a few simple transitions, but it's a lot clearer now, and it's really starting to read as that mass of hair. Doing work like this where you're forced to simplify is how you actually learn this stuff, because what is an anime eye? Well, it's just a normal eyeball like this, but then we choose, slide our threshold over, and remove the amount of detail in the eyeball. It's just a simplification of an eyeball. It's the exact same thing. Those key areas where I need to carve in are the whites of the eyes, or these smaller areas that need a little bit more refinement. So let's do that and carve some of these shapes into the eyes, and then we'll have to take a step back. It's okay, you know, but I think when we get up close, we start to find some nice textures. It's just pretty limiting only having incredibly hard edges, but it makes you think about how to approach things on a bigger level, and I think it was fun. So maybe that's what matters at the end of the day.